I literally just threw my phone because that bitch keep glitching. If it glitch this time, I swear to God, I'm going to throw it through this window. And I'm going to be so mad at myself because I'm going to have to pay for that shit. Yeah, my rage is bad. It's bad. It's real bad. And I'm trying to keep it, like, that's why, I have zero tolerance for anything right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's how self-aware I am. I don't have no time for no fucking games. Like, I'm cutting that shit off at the head. And I really initially got on here to talk about boundaries. If this video glitch out again, we're going to have a glitched out video. Just know that I cried before I pressed play, before I uploaded it, because I don't know why I keep glitching. Maybe it's just glitching to piss me off. Maybe you want to make me cry and it's going to succeed because, bruh, my period about to come on. I don't know, but it's so many things. So many fucking things. But on top of that, like, I'm setting boundaries, bruh. Like, that's the hardest thing. Like, it's the hardest thing for me. The motto or the mantra for this year is do the hardest thing. And for me, it's hard to say no. I said I was a recovering help addict, and I meant that. And I genuinely mean that. Like, addicts are people who do things to their detriment. I gave to the point where I, one, emptied myself, my accounts, but also almost lost my life several times. So when I don't give, like, me not giving is an exercise. It takes some strength to not to do. You get what I'm saying? And I said in my other video that we're not the same, because you hoes, y'all gotta practice not being so selfish. And I have to learn how to be selfish. I have to learn how to be still and sit with what God gave me. If I have more than enough, that don't mean I have to give it to nobody. It don't mean it's owed to nobody, because ain't nobody make me get it. Ain't nobody help me get it. And I got it by myself and me and God. And he made sure that, because I was publicly embarrassed and I was publicly blessed. You get what I'm saying? And I'm learning that. And that's the hardest thing for me, because I think I'm supposed to give to anybody. It's so funny. I remember one day, me and my sister and my dad, we was in a car driving down the street, and they saw a homeless person. And we had some leftover food in the car with us, because we had just came from lunch. And it's so funny. They both, I believe, reached to lock the doors at the same time and roll up the windows, because they know that I will take whatever I got and give it to a homeless person. We didn't went out I remember one time, me and my sister went somewhere, just walked out the store, just paid for it, had my mouth fixed for it. A homeless person asked for it, I gave it to him. And I'm not telling y'all that to tell y'all what I do for homeless people. I'm just telling y'all what kind of fucking problem I got. And it's not a problem, but when y'all both could be homeless, when you got 50 cents and you give him a quarter, bro, what? You get what I'm saying? That's not okay. So I got on here to talk about setting the boundaries that I set this week. Like, I'll give, it ain't even got to be monetarily. I'll give energetically. I'll give, you don't know how many times I done chased men or women or jobs or given more when people have given me nothing. So there's a rule that's applied to everybody. I don't care who you are. It's a universal rule and boundary that's applied over my life. Equal or nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's a boundary. I had to, and that's what I'm saying. People don't be doing nothing wrong. People might not even be knowing that. People don't even know what they be doing, but intentional or unintentional, and I'll finish my rant up with this, and I'll say this. It's sometimes that I implement certain boundaries, such as that boundary and other boundaries, when I'm in certain modes of my life. And right now I'm in a creative mode. And in order to create, I need to be, and I have to be in a certain environment. I have to be in a certain mind. I have to be in a certain, like the bodybuilder who get paid for their body, I get paid to think. So I can't let nothing around me that's going to affect the way that my mind works in any way, because I'm not my best self. I have to make sure I have created a creative haven for myself that allows my creativity to flow, and I protect that by any means. Because again, only me and God got this. Ain't nobody giving me nothing that I got. So nobody's entitled to. They can't buy their way in. They can't pay their way in. They can't nothing. And another thing that I said is the only way that you can really get into my safe haven, especially if I just met you or through time, is through God. To get to me, you got to go through God. Everything that I got is guarded by God, and I mean that on the game. So there is that. But today, in this week, I had to enforce some boundaries just to protect myself. Just on some, Leanne, you have to implement this to everybody. It don't matter. It don't matter what their situation is. It don't matter what they're going through. It don't matter what how life treating them. You cannot do this or you're going to hurt yourself in the long run. You got to train yourself better now. And once you are trained, once you have gotten yourself situated, then you can let your guard down and allow people back in. But you can't do that right now. You can't. And you got to know when you can and can't do that. And right now, I come too far. I came too far. I fought too hard to let anything get in my way. And so, in due time, if it's meant for me, after I finish what I'm accomplishing or what I'm working on, after I get to what I'm trying to get to, maybe after I finish this class, I'll take a stop and look back and say, hey, is there something that I should relook at? Is there a conversation that we can have? But right now, I don't want to have no conversation. Ain't no need to discuss it. I don't have time to give a fuck about how you feel. I don't care about your emotions. I don't care if it hurts your feelings or don't. I don't. And because I know that I don't care, I can't even invest into you or your time like that. And the little time spot that I had gave you, you ain't want that one. So and I ain't have no other fucking time to give a fuck about you. So my fucks is off until. And it's not just one person. It's just generally like that's how I move. Everybody who don't have access to me right now is because you ain't want it. I gave you a time spot. I told you how you could be in this space and how you could be in this part of my life because this is how you could be in this part of my life. And you was like, okay, no, I'm going to step all over that or I don't give a fuck about that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just remove you because you don't got to fucking be here and I don't either. You know what I'm saying? At least for right now. Maybe when I got time to play, sometimes I don't got time. I don't got time to play with people's children. Some days I got time to play and some days I don't got time to play. I don't got time to play. Not in a playing mood right now. Sometimes I get the kikiing. I'm not fucking kikiing. Nothing's funny right now. Why so fucking serious? Because nothing's funny. Fuck is you talking about? Bitches bombs over Baghdad and you laughing. You think it's a game you want to fucking play up. I don't have time for it. So, yeah, I only have, and I've been on this, I don't know. I'm just doing what God tell me to do. And God tell me, follow your heart, trust your emotions, and move how I say move. And I'm only moving how God say move. And right now, he said I need to be isolated and in my boundaries. Have my boundaries, bitch. And so my boundaries is my boundaries. And it hurts so hard to enforce boundaries, especially when I'm a person that's used to allowing people to disregard them so often. So that's what I was trying to say. That's it, I think. And I'm going to be annoyed because I don't think I said it the way that I wanted to. But hopefully you get the point. Like, having boundaries not easy. I always say having boundaries hurts less than not having them. Like, this is what self-love and self-growth look like. It look like doing things you don't want to do. And that's what I was saying. Like, people talking about standing on business. It's more like leaning, crying, sobbing, not eating, not sleeping, being slightly depressed on business. But the reality is I die about my business. I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I die about it. Starving and all because you're not going to ever play with me. You're not going to ever cross my boundaries. And not saying that anyone did in that sense, but that's how I feel about my boundaries, and you should too. As long as there are reasonable boundaries. And sometimes my boundaries don't be reasonable. But we'll figure this out after I finish what the fuck I'm doing.